then you have solved 1.5 hours of lecture, you have attended all the classes, you have solved a part of your assignment, and also you have spent quality time with your partner, you have gossiped with your friends, and you have solved some fluid mechanics problem. Semester examination was there, so that is why I could not do in gate well. Okay, or maybe the worst case, that because of the semester examination and the gate at the same time, I got totally jumbled, and then both of them went very bad. Okay, so if you are the guy, or you are someone who have faced these issues, and I have heard from many of my friends the same things, that because of gate I couldn't focus on semester, because of semester I couldn't focus on gate. So is this even possible to crack both of them, semester also and gate also? So let us find out in this video. Okay, so number one, why this is important to do well both in gate and semester? Well, honestly, it depends on what. So if you are someone who is pursuing higher studies and who want to become maybe a professor, then believe me that both gate or the semester exam are important if you want to study in India. And if you want to study in abroad, then maybe gate is not even important, but GRE is important, as well as your research performance is important. And maybe the country like Germany, they actually are focused more on your semester performance than your research performance. And some of them, the public universities in Germany, they also accept gate. Okay, so now let us think that if you are convinced enough that you don't have to do well in semester, or if you have only the semester to perform well, then my friend, yeah, you can switch off this video and jump into any other video. But if you are convinced that yes, both semester exams and the gate or any other exam like GRE is important for me, then let us move into the next topic, and that is why it is difficult to crack both gate and the semester exam in the same time. So the next topic is the difficulties that we face. So I want to go for a mock test, and also I want to see some video lectures, but I also have my assignments to complete. I have classes from 10 to 12, I have lab from 2 to 5. Then how can I manage? Yes, pretty reasonable argument. Okay, but there is a thinking barrier. Okay, I mean, so if now the difficulties are clear to us, that we have a lot of work to do, a lot of work to manage in the same day. Okay, that is the work that will come from the semester, the college, and the work to accomplish to ensure the progress about the gate exam, right? So now let us focus to the solutions. Okay, so my first point is, that is the point 3 in this video, that is focus more on goals rather than the timings. So what we do, the mistake is that we think that yes, before going to college I will study in my room, and after coming from college I will study in my room, and in between you cannot say that you have from 9 to 5, I mean from 9 to 5 at a stretch you have classes. You cannot argue me with that. Okay, I know that you don't have that thing. So what do you do in between the classes, and what do you do when you are traveling from your home to the college? Okay, so those times are very crucial. First of all, chuck this fact out of your mind that I can only study in my room, in my hostel, after coming from college and before going to the college. I mean, why should the case that be? Okay, so why can't you study in between your college? So, and that brings the main topic of this point, that focus on goals. If you think that I will study for 4 hours a day for the whole year before the gate, I will study for 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. So this is what the so-called coaching gurus, the so-called gate toppers will say to you, that yes, I studied for 12 hours a day, and it was only that 12 hours a day study that made this rank possible. So I will tell you that this is not the case. Okay, so don't focus on how many hours you are studying, rather than you make a goal. So maybe you have planned 3 goals, that I have to see this 1 hour lecture, I have to solve 10 problems, and I have to revisit this chapter. You have these 3 goals. Now you can fulfill these 3 goals in your home, in your room. Maybe you have a class from 10 to 12, and then you have another class from 1 to 2. So in between 10 to 12 and 1 to 2, you have a gap of 1 hour, right? So if you have a gap of 1 hour, then maybe you can solve at least, out of the 10 problems that you have decided you will solve, out of the 10 problems, you can solve at least 2 problems, at least 5 problems you can solve. Okay, so solve like this, that I have 10 problems to solve. I will now solve, so I am getting some time now, then I will solve this. I will go to my library, I will go to my departmental library or in any room that is vacant, and I will sit and solve. So 5 problems are done. So 5 problems are remaining that you can solve after, at any time. Maybe you are traveling into metro. Then why can't you see some video, some lecture video, and you should download that video earlier, and now you can see that video in your phone when you are traveling in the metro, if you are standing or sitting comfortably. Okay, so this was the mindset shift that we require. Okay, so now how can we implement this, right? So this should be your question, that okay, you have set the mindset, but how can we implement this? So that brings me to the next point, that you should plan your goals properly. So take a copy, take an Excel sheet, take anything, be it digital, be it manual, take anything and write the goals in a page. So first put a date and then select some goals. Okay, so this should be my goals. Like now you can see some page. So this page is a snapshot of a particular plan. Okay, a particular planning of the goals for a particular day. So I did this every day. Okay, before you go to bed or any time, you set your goals for the next day, and don't set 10 to 12 goals, because that you will not be able to accomplish, and believe me, that is not required for GATE at all. Okay, so maybe you have to complete some assignment, so include that also in your goals. Maybe you have to complete some GATE lecture, include that into your goal. Okay, so you can see that this page is having some goals that is more than 5. The number of goals are more than 5. Okay, so yes, it may be the case that I am able to accomplish only 3 out of the 5. But let me tell you that even if I have accomplished 3 out of the 5, then also I am making some progress. And if you know that you are making some progress, that will make an effect of satisfaction, that yes, I am making some progress. So that will motivate you for the next day. I always say that the motivation is fake, right? I always say that you cannot have motivation. So which type of motivation is fake? The motivation that you expect from a task, outcome of which is not within your control. But this is what you have control over. You can accomplish at least 2 to 3 tasks in the day, and what you will do is, that is my next point, that is keep a goal tracker. Keep a goal tracker. It can be again a manual tracker, a digital tracker. You have an app like habit tracker that I use. Okay, and at that time what I used to do is, that is also in front of you, that is, see that there are some red or green tick marks. So those tick marks I will put when I will go to bed, that before going to bed I know that I have accomplished my goals. Then it will motivate me for the next day. And after a month, when you will see that so many ticks, page after page you have ticks, then you know that I have put this much of effort. I have accomplished goals every day. so that will motivate you. Okay, and this motivation is within your control. Okay, so now after these two solutions, let me talk about a very important point, that is, yes, we should manage the semester, we should do well in GATE, but are the classes important that we had to attend in the college? So again, it depends on what? So it can depend on the professor. Yes, so let me be very honest, there are good professors, there are bad professors from the point of view of teaching. Teaching is not something that everybody can do. Okay, this is the raw fact. Okay, so if the one who is teaching is a good professor, then obviously you should attend the class. And even if the professor is not good, still you should attend the class only in one case. And what is that case? If you are studying in an university in which you know that in the class test or in the mid-sem or in the end-sem, the thing that will come is same as that the teacher is teaching us, then you have the advantage if you attend the class. Okay, so in my case, there were some professors that they will set the same question in the CT. I know that. Okay, and what my friends used to do, that they used to skip the classes because they had their GATE preparation, and when the exam comes, then they will say that yes, I have to study a lot, then I cannot study for the GATE. Then they had my notes and they will study that. But let me tell you, I used to attend all the class. Okay, I used to attend all the classes, be it a bad class, be it a good class, because I knew that despite this professor teaching very bad, okay, but I know that in the CT the same thing will come. And our brain is a machine, and it is the fact that if you give more effort at a particular time, then that thing will be retained in your brain for a longer amount of time, and that will be a quality retention. So before the exam, I can continue my GATE preparation. I don't have to stop my GATE preparation because of the semester preparation. So what I used to do was I used to attend all the classes, and maybe for every day I was just giving 1 hour for the GATE preparation. Okay, I was just giving 1 hour for the GATE preparation because I had to attend the classes. But during the examination, I got more time because I have only 3 hours of exam in the day, no classes, no assignments, nothing. And that is why now I can give more hours for my GATE preparation, because I had attended the classes and now that thing has written into my mind. I know that what will come. So that is the main point. Okay, so that's the mistake that many of the aspirants make. Okay, so I don't want you to make that mistake. But if you know that nothing nothing out of what the teacher is teaching that will come in the exam, then you can skip that. Okay, then you can skip that class totally. Okay, so that was the pro that you get from attending the classes. Okay, and the cons will be that if you don't know that why you are attending the class, the teacher is teaching bad, and that will also not come in the examination, then that is the total waste of time. And obviously if you have the pressure of attendance, then you have to attend the classes. But if you can manage, then do something other. Okay, I mean, let the teacher teach and you do something else. Okay, so now having said all these things, let me put into some fact that is related to your psychology. Okay, so you have to keep some solution mindset. Okay, so if you complain that yes, there is some guy in India who is preparing for GATE and he or she has a lot of time because he or she does not have classes to attend, does not have extremely sorry, okay, so does not have assignments to complete, then you can complain, my friend. Okay, you can complain that I have only 10 minutes in day to study for GATE. But my question is that are you studying for 10 minutes a day? If you are studying for 10 minutes a day, then you have the right to say all these things. So in a seminar, I was asked that what was the thing that you did differently from any other boy or girl that made you crack the GATE. My answer was the consistency, that I used to make sure that I will be studying for at least half an hour in the day. I will not skip my GATE study whatever happens. Okay, so that can be a 10-minute study, that can be a half an hour study, that can be a 2-hour study, 4-hour study, that can be also a 10-minute study, but I will make sure that I will study and don't complain. Okay, and lastly, that I am telling these things because I want to make sure that you don't have to compromise with your sleep, you don't have to compromise with your eating habits, with your daily limited refreshment habits, and you can still attend your classes, you can still do your assignments, you can still do well in GATE. Okay, you have to just plan well. Okay, but there is a catch. Now if you ask me that I also want to join that late night party that happens every day, I want to smoke, I want to drink that, okay, and all the things. So let me tell you, bro, that is not possible. Okay, hands up, that is not possible. No one in the world can tell you any way that and I mean following which you can enjoy your late night party, drinking, smoking and all every day, and at the same time you have cracked your GATE. Obviously maybe Einstein can do that, but I am not Einstein. Okay, I cannot do that at least. So you have to sacrifice something if you want to get something. Nothing comes for free. Okay, and that is true. So you cannot, obviously I am not telling you that you should not do anything before your GATE preparation, before your GATE examination happens. You can go to the late night party, you can drink, you can smoke, but do it once or maximum twice in a week. Okay, if you want to say that yes, I have a class from 10 to 12 and then I have a class from 1 to 2, but I want to gossip with my friends, the so-called useless gossips, okay, backbiting and all, okay, so I want to gossip with my friends between that class gap, then this scheme is not for you. Okay, so then just you switch off the video and go, and this scheme is not for you. You have to mentally that much tough. And how can you be that much tough? So I am not reprimanding you. What I am telling you is you have to shift your mindset. Okay, so just let me ask you a question, that let me suppose that you have a late night party invitation, okay, and in that party all of your friends are coming. Maybe that guy or that girl on whom you have a crush, he or she is coming. Okay, so then you have a FOMO, that if I don't go, then what will happen? The sky will fall in my head. Okay, so now let me ask you the question, that you have attended such you have attended such parties a lot. Now you try to recall that maybe 1 year later, okay, don't think about 1 year, maybe 1 month ago you have attended such kind of a thing. So do you feel very good that yes, I have attended? What was the moment that was, I am feeling very good when I think about that moment. That was, I was smoking, I was drinking. But now when you feel about, when you think about that you attended the party 1 month ago, so that feels nothing actually. And if you did not attend the party, that also feels nothing. You don't feel that yes, that there was a party 2 months ago and I did not attend that, so there was so much fun that I have missed. But you don't feel like that, right? You have forgot all the things, be it a good memory, be it a bad memory. but if you can crack the gate, if you have a good marks in semester, that can bring you a peace of mind, that I have a good gate score, I have a semester marks. Okay, so let me summarize this. That is, you should make a planned list of goals. I have to accomplish this type of goals. Okay, you have the routine like this. From 9 to 11 you have a class, from 11 to 12 you have a gap, from 12 to 1 you have a class, from 1 to 2 you have lunch break, from 2 to 5 you have a lab, then you don't have anything. So then what you will do? So if you are staying out from a college, if you are staying far from your college, that I was staying, okay, and at least until my third year. So what I used to do was, so I had to reach my college within 9 a.m. So I had to start my journey at 8 a.m. at 7:30 a.m. at least. So I will get on the metro on 8 a.m. Okay, and from 8 to 8:40 there is a journey. Okay, so I know that these 40 minutes I have to stand or sit in the metro. I have my video downloaded. In 40 minutes, if I play the lecture on the YouTube on fluid mechanics in 2x, then I can complete a 1 hour lecture easily in 40 minutes. Ideally, it should be completed into 30 minutes, but if I have to repeat some parts, then it will be completed into 40 minutes. Then I have accomplished one goal easily before I have reached my college. That is, I have completed my 1 hour lecture. Then I have a gap from 11 to 12. So I have my assignment to complete. And then assignment will take 3 to 4 days, maybe a very long assignment. But still I will sit for that 1 hour, I will sit for that 40 minutes, I will do whatever that can be done in 40 minutes. Then I am at least ahead of, I am at least done with some of my assignment parts. Okay, then you have class, then you have the lunch break. Okay, so take the whole break, have your lunch, gossip with your friends, that is totally fine. After that you have the lab. If the lab is so good and so long that it takes whole 3 hours, let it take. Do the lab with a good mindset, because I say that do the lab. Okay, as a mechanical engineer you should have the practical knowledge of the machines. Even if the teacher or the teaching assistant is not describing that well, at least observe the machines, that what the machine is doing. But after that you take 1 hour. At 5 p.m. your lab ends. You take 1 hour to gossip with your friends, to have that coffee, to have some outing, you can hang out with your partner, you can spend some quality time. That will actually enrich you with some good memories. Okay, and that will help you. But after 6 p.m, bro, you have to come back into your home, and if you are tired, then it is okay. But for most of the cases you will not be tired, because you have gossiped a lot from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. You have that coffee, you had spent a quality amount of time with your partner. So when you are returning in the metro, you promise to your partner, if he or she is a right person, so you promise that I will work hard for the gate. And if he or she is the right person, bro, then he or she will encourage you. He or she will tell you that yes, you should work hard. Okay, so then you have that motivation in your mind. So always take the right thing from every situation in your life. Okay, that will help you to go ahead. Okay, so when you are returning in the metro, then you again see some lecture for maybe 40 minutes, for maybe at least 20 minutes. Then you have completed at least 1.5 hours of lecture, 40 minutes of assignment, and after coming home you can solve 10 fluid mechanics problems. So 10 fluid mechanics problems will take maximum of 1 hour. So you can solve them in some time intervals, maybe 30 minutes, 5 plus 5 problems. Then you have solved 1.5 hours of lecture, you have attended all the classes, you have solved a part of your assignment, and also you have spent quality time with your partner, you have gossiped with your friends, and you have solved some fluid mechanics problem. After that, you have your dinner, then you should go back to the journal, go back to the diary or the habit tracker, put those satisfying tick marks that will give you the immense amount of joy that I have accomplished my goals. Those feelings will release some oxytocins, some serotonins in your mind, okay, and that will help you in having a good sleep. All these things are very important to have a good sleep. So in one of my YouTube video, when they heard my routine, that I had my college, I had my GATE preparation. So after all these things, that teacher asked me, I will not tell about the platform and the name of the teacher. So that teacher asked me that, आप कितने घंटे सोते थे? So then I answered, sir, 7 से 8 घंटे. Okay, so no compromise in the sleep, right? So then I said that I did not miss any of my workouts during the GATE examination. I did my workout on the day of my GATE examination, the GATE XC examination. I did not miss a single hour of sleep for any kind of examination. If it is an emergency, that is totally a different issue. But I did not miss any hour of sleep. Okay. So with that, I would like to end this issue. If you have anything in your mind that you want to convey to me, that yes, this point is not, I don't think that this will work, then you can tell me in the comment that and why you feel so. Okay. And having said that, there is another way that you don't have to do GATE preparation separately and semester preparation separately. So what you can do is you can choose a single path on which you can walk, and both the GATE and semester will be in your hand. If you want to know that path, then this video that is coming on the screen is for you. So I will meet you there. Until then, goodbye, take care, and thank you.